the rest. We all need to have certain rules and regulation in our lives, isn't it? Whether we are from the upper class, the lower class, the middle class, it doesn't matter. A person who doesn't have rules or any rules and regulation to control his or her emotions or her personality will never find success. You agree with me? Yes. Okay, everybody stand up. After lunch, we all tend to feel sleepy. You can give a big round of applause to yourself. That is not fair. How many of you love yourselves? Then give a loud round of applause to yourself. Thank you. You may be seated. So as I was telling you earlier, I'm not familiar with Hindi, so I have to go with English. I hope it's okay. My Hindi will be broken, disconnected. Some of you will be crying. So I will go with English. Is it okay? Yeah. So we, in our lives, in each of us, including me, all of us, as human on earth, we want to lead a divine life, isn't it? Are you wicked or pious? Be honest. Are you wicked or pious? Pious means a good person. Let me see your hands. All these are good. And how many wicked? Be honest. You're wicked. Anyway, give him a big round of applause. He's been honest with himself. Okay, so for Buddhists, I have Tibetans classmates in college. They used to wear a pendant. It's like this, round, and half is black. I think Sikkimese also you have that, right? Half is black and half is white. So in every bad person, there is always a small point of goodness. And for every good person also, there is a small point of weaknesses, isn't it? Yes. All of us are imperfect, including me. We have our flaws, we have our shortcomings, but being in Indus Viva is the biggest platform where we are aspiring to become better and better and better every day, isn't it? With a corporate like Indus Viva and the powerful education system, if you are not growing, then I may tell you to quit. Don't do it. If you are very serious about financial freedom, very serious about bringing changes into your finances or into your health or taking our powerful products to people around you who are in need of our products, then you should stay committed and do Indus Viva like a crazy person. Do you agree with me? Yes. For that, it's very important to have rules and regulation in our lives, including me. I'm an executive diamond, but every morning I go to morning club and I learn from Vibrant Viva mentors. How many of you are over here star 250? How many star 250s are here? Okay, stars. Okay, stars and star 250s. You must become star 500 and you will be eligible to attend the morning club every day from Monday till Friday, and you will be trained to become an executive diamond. The existing star 500 and ruby and pearl and upward, I see many doesn't give importance to morning club. That is where you are lacking. So coming to my topic, that is the 10 commandment. Can you share the slide? Thank you. So the 10 commandment, there are 10 commandments at Indus Viva. I'm a Christian. How many Christians are here? Let me see your hands. Okay, quite a few of us. Christians, we have 10 commandments. Do not steal, do not covet your neighbors, and blah, blah, blah. Likewise, at Indus Viva also, we have 10 commandments. 10 very, very important commandments, which from star and above, star 500, star 1000 and above, all executive ranks, you must follow these 10 commandments. Commandment is nothing but divine rules. How many of you know what is divine? Anybody? Divine. The meaning of divine.
Divine matlab separate.
Yeah, separate. Partly true.
Partly.
Yeah, thank you. Give him a big round of applause. All divine rules and regulation. Divine rules. We're going to learn about divine rules. Divine mane, it is something beautiful and powerful, and which can enable to push yourself forward towards your dreams and aspiration. How many of you inside this hall have dreams and aspirations? Only few. Others don't have any dreams and aspiration. Dreams mane not the dream you see in your sleep, but dreams mane you are like this. Okay, your account may be empty, your pocket may be having holes, but you have big dreams. You dream to be the owner of a Mercedes-Benz in future, or you dream to have a big mansion. You dream to have the best education system to your children. That is the dream. How many of you have that? Everybody. Give yourself a big round of applause. You are in the right platform with the right education system to push you and thrust you to the next level. Why aren't you clapping? We have started with our Black Diamond Ambassador, and now we are moving to another separate session. All these sessions are connected, and these are very powerful sessions which will make your dreams complete. But you listen, it goes out from here, you come next RTP, it shouldn't be like that. All of you have a note and pen? Anyone who doesn't have a note and pen? You have? Okay. So you make a note of each and every pointers that I will be coming to. Okay? It's very important. Without discipline, your life will be unruly. Without discipline, without any rules and regulation, see, when you are alone, you are in your home, you are the boss. Isn't it? You are the boss or the madam of the house. And you can do anything you want. You can scold your children, you can order your people around, but that is the time when you need to have rules and regulation to control yourself. Last time RTP also I told the same thing. Our Abdul Kalam, how many of you knows Abdul Kalam? Okay, almost everyone knows. He says he's a very intelligent man. He's a scientist, a nuclear scientist, and he's also once upon a time our president of the country, isn't it? I learn a lot from him. I read a lot of his books. He says that when you are in a crowd, what is it? Last time, how many of you were here? When you are in a crowd, learn to control your mouth. When you are alone, learn to control your mind. Because our mind can be very, very, very destructive if you don't know how to control it. And even our personality, it makes our personality very ugly if you don't know how to control yourself. And many of us, we are superficial, isn't it? Men by nature, we are superficial. How many of you agree with me? What about the rest? You're not superficial, you're perfect. We are superficial. When we meet somebody, we'll say, hello my friend, how are you? Even if he's going through a tough time, he'll say, oh Mrs. Horalu, I'm fine, thank you. Isn't it? That is superficial. Even if I'm going through a tough time, I meet somebody, a friend of mine, hi, how are you? I'll say, thank you. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? With a smile, I'll greet my friend. Isn't it? Or I'll greet my neighbor. So that is superficial. And we need sometimes, living in a society, we have to be superficial, isn't it? Otherwise, nobody will like us, isn't it? So, we need to have rules and regulation, but when it comes to rules and regulation, divine rules. Divine rules are rules which will make you perfect, which will take you to your destination. Okay? We are all humans traveling a journey. I have become an executive diamond. You all are following me, isn't it? You may be a star, it's okay. But if you are building your business through the system, you will definitely, 100% become an executive in future. Rank doesn't matter. In my organization, okay, in my organization, my team, some emeralds and some pearl, they think that they look down on the stars and star 500 and ruby executive. Why? Because they're saying, I'm an emerald executive. At Indus Viva, emerald executive rank is the starting rank of a VIP. Do you know that? Emerald executive is the rank, starting rank for VIP. Because they have already earned 20 lakhs. But if a pearl executive who had earned 10 lakhs and above, or an emerald executive earning more than 20 lakhs and looking down on his stars and star 250, that is not the right attitude, isn't it? We need to have the right attitude to have a big team. And all of us, including me. I'm taking this session, but this session is also very important to me. Every time I take this session, I've done this session so many times, but every time I take this session, some new things comes in my mind. And I will not just say the same thing which I've said in the last RTP. So, pay attention. I know we all had heavy lunch, and after lunch we all feel sleepy. Because in college, when I was in college, I studied from Christ College, Bangalore. So right after lunch, we used to have history class. And our history teacher is Father Sebastian. Since I studied in Christ, it's run by the fathers. So Father Sebastian is a very humorous professor. Me and my friend, we are very good students. We sit in the front row, and after lunch we'll be sleeping like this. We'll be sleeping away to glory, right under the professor's nose. And sometimes he'll be teaching us, taking the sessions, and with the duster he'll come and do bang! And we used to stand up sometimes. I will not do that, but don't go to sleep, okay? Because these pointers, the 10 commandments, which Vibrant Viva Education had designed for you and me, it's very, very important for your growth as you're taking your destination from a star or star 250 or star 500 or Ruby Executive and above to your diamondship. If you're not serious about becoming an executive diamond, then better not do Indus Viva. That's what I keep telling my team also. If you're doing Indus Viva for part-time, don't even do also. because you will set a very bad example to others. If you want to do Indus Viva business, then you have to do with a full heart, with a full commitment. Okay, at Indus Viva we used to say, God first, then family, then Indus Viva. So while doing Indus Viva, don't forget God, because without God we are nothing, isn't it? Because of God we are healthy, we are going on the right track. And don't forget your family, very important point. Okay, but never ever miss one single session of Vibrant Viva education system. Because if you don't have education, how will you grow at Indus Viva? It's next to impossible. Even if you are a degree holder, even if you are very intelligent, even if you are very smart, you will not get anywhere without Vibrant Viva education system. Because these are all laid by our great Dr. Shamsuddin, who is no more with us. He, through his experience in the industry, and also a lot of add-up have been added by our mentor also, our CEO also. They are the experts. So if an expert is guiding you, then why not follow it, isn't it? Why not learn it? And it's not just about learning. If you come to the RTP every month and you're doing VRO, attending VRO every month, or you're doing GSM every week, but still, if you don't implement these rules and regulation, it's no point. Matlab nahi hai. Do you agree? Yes. You have to promise me that you will implement all the 10 commandments in your life after this RTP. You must implement. Learning is good, okay? But don't let your learning stay dormant. You have to implement it. Whatever you have learned has to come to life. Unless you implement it, how will your business comes to life? It's not about yourself, but it's about building a huge organization and becoming an executive diamond. You agree with me?